Yeah.
I'm ready. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to The Stack. My name is Ray.
And I'm Anthony.
And today we're going to be talking about some cards that we're looking forward to for BT6. I think that Anthony is more excited than I am for BT6.
Black cards, let's go.
Yeah, some black support. But there's definitely some cards that I'm looking forward to as well. We'll totally start off with the cards that Anthony's looking forward to. We're going to let me get it out of my system.
Gotta get it out.
But go ahead, bro.
Yeah. All right. So, right off the bat, I'm so freaking stoked for this. All right. Because it's funny, like, on the surface, like, it's kind of, like, lame. But if you are creative enough, so many possibilities open. And that's for Gigadramon and Megadramon. So, it's the transition either from red to black or from black to red, right? Yep. 2 level 5s that let you transition that way. Their inheritables are okay. Megadramon gives plus 2000 DP on your turn. Gigadramon gives plus 2000 DP on your opponent's turn. Yeah. Right? So Gigadramon geared towards black, blockers, stuff like that. Megadramon, red, being aggressive, stuff like that. But I'm more concerned about just being able to, like, utilize red and black better without having to do that funky thing I did with Durandamon and Blitzgreymon in the deck profile. Subscribe, please, because I have the most insane deck it's gonna blow you away. Yeah, like,
and we also talk about what's it called? Goodness gracious. I just cut you off for no reason. we talked about, like, the possibilities of, like, diverging from your original color too, like
in our wish list.
Right? Don't forget to watch that too.
Yeah, people aren't watching that one. Yeah, watch it, guys.
Come on,
watch
us talk. You don't know what we wish for?
Whatchamacallit? But yeah, just like opening possibilities so that you don't have to do mono colors and you don't have to do something like security control or rookie rush in order to have multiple colors. Yeah. Right? Like, it's built into the deck. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Other black cards, Chikurimon. Like, before, like, you had to make space to have, like, a card that punishes your opponent in security. Yeah. So you had to make space for Mega Flare. Gosh, I'm already forgetting the name of it. Yeah. Ultimate Flare. You had to make space for Breath of the Gods. You had to make space for punishing cards in your security. Now, Chikurimon's kind of built in as one of your rookies. And, you know, if it comes out in security, before I'd be depressed when it was a Toy Agumon 1000 DP. Now, 1000 DP Chikurimon, de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon.
Absolutely.
Really nice. Iron Fisted Onslaught, our own version of Gaia Force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah. It deletes all Digimon with the highest play cost.
Oh, okay.
Typically, that's what you're targeting. Sometimes you could, like, pop 2 Digimon with that if you played at the right moment.
True.
So yeah, and then on this next one,
Anthony.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. So at first you were telling me about this card
months ago.
Yeah, a while ago, and I was like, I wasn't, because, like, I wanted more aggression. And I wasn't thinking about control and good defense. But Paildramon,
yes,
he's going to be pretty good too.
Let me hear it.
Yes.
Let me hear it.
So, yeah, if you don't know what Paildramon does, on your opponent's turn, when one of your other Digimon are deleted, you trigger de-digivolve 1. Yeah. Which, like, it puts pressure on your opponent because you have a level 4 blocker or even Gatsumon in play. Your opponent is going to think twice before swinging or removing them. Yep. Because now you could, like, punish them for that, which is pretty good.
Paildramon works so good too for, like, blocker decks. It works well, like, just by himself, right? Like, the ability to, like, de-digivolve when your opponent thinks that they're punishing you to deleting one of your Digimon, like, it works with blockers because now, like, de-digivolve from a level 6 into a level 5, right? Now you're able to block that Digimon easier without your Digimon dying, right? He works really well with the mechanic that we talked about.
Yes, and this one Ray's a little bit more excited. I haven't fully got excited about this one yet. Maybe when I see the potential in action. Yeah. But Ray's really excited about
Decoy. Decoy Black. I am excited for it. I'm seeing a lot of potential in this. I'm not saying that it's going to be great in the next BT, but I think that the introduction of Decoy introduces so many possibilities. With with Paildramon out, you can have a Digimon with Decoy, and now when Pokemon is being targeted from an effect, Pokemon, Decoy, and like your Digimon with Decoy will die and de-digivolve your opponent's Digimon now, right? So like they think that they're gonna punish you, but now they're punishing themselves by de-digivolving one of your opponent's Digimon.
And it provides that extra layer of like defense that Black needs, you know? Because like this set, it was nothing to get past Black's defenses for the most part, right? You gotta work I had to work really hard to make it so that my defenses stay up. So now with this upcoming support, you have more things that punish your opponent in security, punish them for removing your things. Like, that's really cool. It's really nice how that works.
And now you have, thinking about it as well, now you have a lot of like potential to keep your Digimon, right? Like with what's his name, Craniumon protects all your blockers, right? Decoy protects whatever's not protected, right? You can Decoy, and with what's it called, Pokemon will punish your opponents with that, right? So we're really excited for Decoy. We talked again in the wish list video. We talked about the possibilities of Decoy. And also, Diaboromon is getting its own Decoy that we're getting in Japan didn't get, right? Yeah. So that's gonna be...
That's insane.
Insane, bro. Insane.
Next one is Majiramon.
Yep.
So Majiramon's level 5, the support for blue, Hexblow, like source removal. I highlight Majiramon because I think one of the things that Hexblow kind of suffers with a little bit is like aggression. Like you do have like the security attack +1, but it's like, you know, slow chipping. You know, you chip and then take out like 2 security, and then after that you're kind of just like waiting to be able to chip again.
You're waiting to be hugged.
Yeah, you're waiting to be knee hugged. So, that's actually true. So Majiramon can help you unsuspend, and you could either decide to go for another one, or just protect them altogether, which is pretty cool, I think. And I also think it works well in combination with Bond of Friendship, like as a tech card. It's a funky tech. But I think like going over your Hexblow, your level 6 to Bond of Friendship, and then unsuspending like 3 times, mind you, without having to remove Bond of Friendship at the end of the turn. It's pretty cool. Remember, he's only a 3-cost to Digivolve.
Yeah.
Memory gain isn't hard for blue, so I think there's potential there.
Absolutely.
And then the next card, or rather cards, are the Sistermon.
Yeah.
But not for Jesmon. Honestly, like, I'm not looking forward to, like, I know he's going to be like a huge like meta thing, and a lot of people are excited for Jesmon because they like Jesmon. I just don't like when like one deck is just like really strong. Yeah. I prefer when people work hard to make their deck good, not just have a good deck because Bandai gave them a good deck.
Yeah.
But Sistermon, I think it goes under the radar a little bit that it works with all Royal Knights. So just like being able to make like a Royal Knight deck, like Black Royal Knights or mixed Royal Knights. Stay tuned. And teching in Sistermon to either have them at plus 2000 DP at all times, which is amazing, or give blocker to your Sistermon.
Of course, with Craniumon.
With Craniumon, and then having them protected from deletion on top of that. So it's not like a run 4 of each in whatever Royal Knight deck you build.
Exactly.
But they're decent tech options, I think.
Yeah, it gives you like more way to move around with like Royal Knights, right? Like Galamon is a Royal Knight. Right? Galamon,
Jesmon, Genkomon, Alphamon.
All Force Beedramon is one?
All Force Beedramon.
All Force Beedramon as well, right? Like all these cards I don't know.
Yeah, All Force is.
All Force is, okay. Yeah. So like all these cards, like they were Sistermon works on all these decks, right? Galamon is a really nice one where I think that
Kentarosmon even.
Kentarosmon.
I don't know if anyone's gonna use Kentarosmon in this next set.
We might, because now we have a new yellow card that lets you recover 1 from if you have a Kentarosmon in your.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What card is that?
I forgot its name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put a picture. There you go. This is the card.
This one right here.
Yeah, that
one. But people might be playing Kentarosmon, right?
Okay.
And it'll work with a Kentarosmon deck as well. But next up is...
You take it away on this one.
One that I'm really, really excited about. I'm going to be building a really cool deck with this one. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Rebellimon and Skullgreymon. Rebellimon is, and I was talking about, again, on our wishlist deck, how I want to see more
like transitional
color cards,
multicolor cards,
but not just that, but like as well as blockers with other effects, right? And this is one of them, right?
Yeah.
Given Yeah. Rebellimon is not. I'm more hyped about Rebellimon than Skullgreymon, but I'm still hyped about Skullgreymon. Rebellimon is not. Does not keep that blocker effect, but the fact that you can give Rebellimon blocker and retaliation in one turn, like, that's it. Like, you're scaring your opponent. Like, you are guaranteed not a swing from a big Digimon on the next turn, right? Like their key piece is not going to swing at you because now your Rebellimon can just block, delete it, right? So Rebellimon, really, really, really good. And then Skullgreymon works perfectly with Rebellimon because what Rebellimon says is if you discard a card, he will get blocker and retaliation for one turn, right? And then if you discard a Skullgreymon, you can put it under one of your purple Digimons, and that Digimon will gain retaliation and
just retaliation. Yeah,
yes,
with Skullgreymon under.
So you can put it again under Rebellimon to give a retaliation, right? But another cool thing that you can do is put it under another purple Digimon, and
that's scary.
Like, that's scary.
A level 4 blocker where if you swing and they block with it, bye. You lose whatever.
You're giving it away.
We didn't say too much.
But
subscribe. Bro. We got deck profiles that you've never seen before.
Yeah, you can put a Skullgreymon under a blocker, and now that blocker has retaliation, right? You can put Skullgreymon under Rebellimon, he'll have retaliation. You can put Skullgreymon under a Tapirmon, right? You swing.
If you really
draw
want
a card. If you want to, you swing retaliation, you draw a card. Like, it's a win-win. Like,
yeah.
Being able to put retaliation under one of your Digimon is a very big thing.
Very valuable.
And then not just that, but Rebellimon is on your turn, black and purple, right? Infinite possibilities. But yeah, I'm really hyped about that one. Another card that I'm really hyped about is Poochmon.
Yeah.
And we were kind of looking to see, because yellow and green don't really get that much good support.
This isn't their meta.
Yeah, this isn't the meta for yellow or green. But Poochmon, a really cool card. It just gives more combo potential to yellow. Not just on this set, but like on the coming sets. Particularly, Poochmon says that on play you may remove the top of your security, and then until you have 3, and gain 1 memory for each security that you trashed.
Yeah.
Right. So he can be a 1 cost on turn 1, right? Or he can be free if you already have 6 securities, right?
True.
So he does a lot, and not just that, but he has an inheritable that says if you have 3 security, you'll gain jamming, right? And as we know, yellow doesn't really have a lot.
Is it exactly 3 or 3 or less?
It has to be exactly 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and as we know, like, yellow doesn't have a lot of like DP gaining, right? So this works good, so that you can swing and like.
Oh yeah.
Not care.
Sometimes it's risky for yellow to go into security,
especially if you're not Lord Nightmon.
Yeah.
I think like we'll see Lord Nightmon drop a little bit. Less people play Lord Nightmon because all those people are gonna be playing Jessmon. But it'll totally work with other Digimon now, right? So now you can do like a slash, right? You can do slash and delete 1 Digimon, and now you're not afraid to swing with a slash if you're at 3, right? Because slash is the weakest level.
That's true.
He's 8k, right? Jamming to slash. Now you're chipping and your slash survives, and either they have to get rid of it with what's it called, by swinging at it, or swinging at your security, right? So Poochmon, definitely look out for that card. I think that it has a lot of potential in this set and in the upcoming sets as well.
And then one more card that I'm not saying I'm looking forward to because like I'm gonna use it. I don't really think I'm gonna go heavy on my blue builds other than like a Hexablow And that's not even for me. That's for my wife.
Yeah.
But I think Rattlestar is going to be like... Because blue... We talked about this with the removal option card video.
Yeah.
Is that blue ain't got much, right? And so Rattlestar really helps with that because... I mean, at face value, it doesn't feel like it does a lot because it removes or it bounces to hand, I think, a level 5.
Yeah. It's like a Kaidos Breath.
Yeah.
It's a 5 cost.
Yeah, cheap Kaidos Breath. But if your opponent is going wide, they got at least 3 Digimon in the battle area.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5 cost, like, Millennium on one of your opponent's Digimon. It doesn't even say that, they have to have no sources. Yeah. It's just 3 Digimon in play. 5 costs, bottom of your deck.
Very versatile.
That's it. Right? Absolutely. So, I think that is like, man, that's super valuable.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like as good as like Spiral Masquerade when you have a wide board.
That's true.
Spiral Masquerade's a 4 cost. This is 5. They're both situational cards. Spiral Masquerade, you need a wide board to get the most out of it. Rattlestar, your opponent needs a wide board to get the most out of it. Yeah. But I think it's going to be a good tech option in almost any blue deck, really. It doesn't have to be Bond of Friendship.
Of course, but it's a very, very good, like you said, like very good option against Jesmon. We were talking about it earlier. Mm-hmm. Jesmon likes to not just build one big Digimon, but also like go wide
with the Sistermon, right?
Yeah. Other notable decks that this is going to work against Rookie Rush, even though we're going to see maybe a decline on Rookie Rush. Mm-hmm. We'll totally, like those decks that really like to go wide. Green likes to do that here and there. Mm-hmm. They're going to suffer against Rattlestar, right? Like it's going to be a good card against those decks.
Yeah.
Right. Other than that, we have some honorable mentions.
Yeah.
We don't think that there's that many things that we're excited about other than like black support.
Heck yeah! Come on, bro. We needed this. We've been waiting.
And a couple of other cards. Like we're definitely like hyped about other decks. Like I'm building a 3 Musketeer deck. But we're not like as excited as these other cards, right? Mm-hmm. Like these are the ones that like will let us explore more options. But first off, an honorable mention, as you guys probably know, I play green. Green doesn't get that much support other than Ancient Troymon. They do get hybrid green Digimon. So I'm excited for hybrid green Digimon like Paildramon and the Arboromon. Those two, just when your Mimi is useless, now you can Digivolve over her and go on for game or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Also, like I love hybrids, and we're getting a new Flamon and a Strabimon.
Yeah.
So those are totally gonna
more hybrid support. That's cool. It's nice to see old archetypes get more support as the set goes along.
Hopefully they do that later on for Black or Greymon BT1.
If only.
If only.
I mean, they still can.
They have time.
They have time.
They have plenty of time. Absolutely.
Who says they can't? And the last like honorable mention is just like both of the Bond cards.
Yeah.
Not for the whole deck, but I think we were talking before is like tech cards.
Yeah.
Because they're just 3 costs level 7s. So not, and that's funny. It's like one of the reasons why some people aren't always down to run Zwarts or one of the regular Omnimons or Ultra S, because that's 6 costs. Like your opponent could like easily bounce back.
Hefty.
If you it's a hefty cost. So just going into level 7 for 3, sometimes you could like that's exactly what you need to close out a game, right? You go Bond of Bravery, and you delete a blocker on your swing to push for game, or you go Bond of Courage and you do your multiple swings to push for game.
Exactly.
So those are going to be pretty cool tech cards in red and blue, not just like for their own dedicated decks, but in general to support the color.
Definitely. We're totally seeing those cards more of like tech cards or support cards than anything.
Yeah,
anything
like
else,
a whole,
really. Like,
whole deck for this card.
Whole deck, yeah. But other than that, guys, let us know what cards are you guys looking forward to the most. We're really excited for this next set. There's only about like 2 more weeks left in the meta.
Time's running out.
Maybe even less by the time this video goes up.
Hope I get it out soon.
Right? Hopefully, we'll see. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment down below what cards you are excited to see. Not just from this set, maybe like BT7. EX01.
If you want to talk about it, if BT6 doesn't do it for you, you're waiting for a couple sets down the road. That's fine.
Exactly. Let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna be coming out with a lot more content. Anthony has deck builds.
Come on. If you're a black player, you better be subscribed. I got you.
Yeah, we got you. I got deck builds too. We just haven't come up with them yet.
Yeah.
But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget,
Stay stacking.
Wow, 3 times in a row.
Let's go.